Hmm. Really? Really? So you mean people can go to the extent of taking their life because of depression? Okay. Depression is real. But then, when did we degenerate to taking our lives? Think about it. If taking our lives was the way out, the easy way out, then everybody probably would have been dead. You know why? Because everybody has his or her own problems. Oh, the unmarried have theirs. Even the married has theirs. Those that don't have business have their problems. Even those with businesses have their problems. Who is alive without any problem? Now, this is what I narrowed depression down to. Too much of thinking. You see, even the Bible says, worry not, because it had nothing to your head. It just does nothing to you. When you don't act, I know of someone, she's even a woman, a married woman. She ventured into a business and lost millions. Now, it bothered her for some time, but she went back on the street and recovered. Now, what are we talking about? On the flip side, she could have sat in her room, turned off the light, and kept on thinking. Day one, day two, she'll stop receiving calls, she'll stop eating, and keep wallowing in her loss. And I tell you, in less than a month, we'll be talking about committing suicide. You need to think it out. You need to work it out. You need to act. Yes, issues of life will come. I, I don't understand what we do on social media these days. How does your life get rated by the internet? Some persons just look at other people's lifestyle when there are apps to beautify people's life, and you take that to be your worry and you become depressed. No, no. Let's see it this way. You feel so worried and depressed that you go online to ask for people's opinion on what you should do with your life. Come on, there are books. There are actually mentors we should have. There are there is a supreme being. Now, there is just no way depression should take over us. There are counselors. But these days, we just narrow it down to a very few circle. And this circle is our thought line, which is already biased because we are not feeling what we want to feel. If we want to extend it, we go back on social media. Social media is not real. Social media isn't real. How else do we portray it? Now, I must encourage parents, please, if you have any child under 15, they should stay away from social media. In fact, they shouldn't have accounts nor use your accounts. We cannot portray this point. It's becoming an alarming rate. Youngsters take their life, the so-called future of tomorrow, doing damage to their souls. Where did we learn this from? We can live above depression. Talk to someone. Don't hide it. In fact, don't get tired of talking to someone. Talk to someone in person, not on social media. Social media is just a joke. People just go there to either deceive others or they go there to catch fun. Nobody really goes there for reality. I tell you the truth. Don't hang your life on the internet. In fact, it's crazy how some persons feel sad if they were to not have internet for just a day. Come on. Life was much better. I mean, life as a person, as a human being, was much more fulfilling when there was no internet. In fact, the internet has brought more. with depression. I just want to encourage you. When you are going through stuff, rather than wallow in pain, rather than thinking over and over, which will give you series of medical issues, including depression and lead to committing suicide. When people start thinking of suicide, do you consider the generations that are tied to your destiny? Do you consider your immediate family? Do you consider your friends? Do you consider your neighbors? Do you consider anything? Life is not just about you. If we were not knitted together, then there would have been no need for us. There would be no need for the world. We could have replaced a different planet or different continent per person. We have, we have, we have an integral part to play in each other's life. We really do have an integral part to play in each other's life, and that is why I tell you the truth. Everything that happens has an expiring date. Yes, see, there is nothing that will happen to you that you'll be the first experiencing in this world. There is nothing that will happen to you, you'll be the last experiencing in this world. So taking your life is just a cowardly way of handling an issue. Everything has an expiring date. As it started today or it started yesterday, surely give it time to pass. And what I have realized is everything always comes to an end. When it does, you get to laugh about it later on. An example is I remember a friend of mine on his birthday, in the form of celebration, some persons poured um, detergent on him and he felt he was angry, he was fuming. His face was covered with detergent and we got him water to wash it off. Some minutes later, he was laughing about it. And the reality that befell him was it was a birthday he was never going to forget. And this happened in the public. Now some other persons will just take a vehicle, take a means of transportation and go home and start wallowing in pain and start thinking. But then let it go. It doesn't matter what you have lost, let it go. It doesn't matter what you are going to lose, let it go. You see, when there is life, when there is life, when there is life, it's as good as having a will to succeed. There is hope. There is no need checking out what is on the other side. Regardless of what is on the other side, the way you live has a lot to do in the people you left behind. Don't live in that cowardly manner. It will tell on the people you leave behind for a very long time, if not forever. So please, I urge you, it doesn't matter your status, it doesn't matter your class. Depression shouldn't lead you to committing suicide. There is always a way out. Talk to someone in person and talk to persons in person. That is my plea to you today.